Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 32 of Hearts of Iron 4 as the German Reich. We are still slogging it out here down in, well, it's not really the British Raj anymore because most of this is sort of, what, Burma really. But we are slowly forcing British Raj and American troops into the centre. If only we could take this port, it would solve a lot of our problems. We're still having some terrible attrition issues up here. I'll be glad to get out of this. The main reason that I'm fighting this war up here, my sort of idea behind it, is that if I can clear up Japan's western border, maybe Japan will focus more on attacking the USA. Unread port strikes. Our ports are being attacked up here. That's unfortunate. We lost a submarine. I think that's because we're building boats and they're not going where they're supposed to be going. That's probably the issue, isn't it? We set up new ships and didn't tell them where to go, so they're stockpiling. Convoys should stockpile. Everything else should just go to the flotter. So, yeah, it was probably just because there was one random submarine there. Are there any other random ships we've got around? No, they're all part of the of that now. Okay, that should solve that problems. Any random little invasions? Yes, there is a random little invasion down here that we just did not even see happen. You guys get down here and cut these guys off, will you? That was a little bit cheeky, wasn't it? I think what we need to do is go and extend that border over to there. Or in fact, you can go back over to there and this border can be extended that way. There we go. We should be able to get them out of there. Shouldn't be a problem. I didn't even see what research we'd finished there. I wasn't really paying attention to it. So I'm going to assume it was... Oh, that was it. We were redoing our air doctrine. So ground support, fighter detection, air support, and we probably want fighter agility. Yeah, because this is what we're going for. Not naval mission efficiency. Strategic bombing, air superiority, mission efficiency. Yeah, we need to go down this to there, really. So we shall carry on. It'll take us a little bit of time, but I think getting that new doctrine will help us out. You guys should all be able to defeat this army, you know. And stop them moving out. How many divisions do they even have there? 3 divisions. Well, I've got way more than three divisions, so why is it so difficult for me to actually attack these guys? Just get them all sort of crushed in there. I could, of course, bring the medium tanks down, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that are screaming at me to do that, but we shall wait. Any other invasions anywhere? Doesn't look like it. I think we're good for now. How did we do with those radars? I think we've got them all built now. Yeah, we have, and we're just working on fixing some stuff as well. I don't think there's any more radars we could build. We could try and get some anti-air going in some of these places. A lot of them do have anti-air in already. But we'll go and get the anti-air sort of put in where we can. It's not a bad idea. And let's go ahead and put some of those... Well, we put them all to the top, I think. How have we done down here with this little invasion? Have we got it dealt with? We have. So those guys will all go and get back on the line now. That's fine. Let's move over to the east again. Not too sure what Turkey's planning. Turkey, are you guys not fascist yet? No, so let's go and boost our party popularity with you. Let's make you fascist as well, as you seem to be fairly neutral in this war. We could probably also try the same thing with Tibet. I mean, why not? We've got enough... we've certainly got enough party, what do they call it, political power, so we might as well go for it. Still struggling down here in Indochina. Is that Indochina? That's, what is that? Singapore. I've told you guys before, my geography is terrible, and that is not going to change anytime soon. So yeah, still no organisation. Fighting these guys in the mountains, not a great idea. This is why we need to cut them off from this port. If we can cut them off from the port, and again, there's not a lot of units in this port. If we can cut them off from the port, then we've really got a good chance of kicking them out of this area. So yeah, we are quite a bit behind on manpower. But, you know, we're still winning the war, really. Current wars. German-Polish war. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely winning. There's a Mexican Civil War going on as well. Boost party popularity in Poland as well, even though Poland technically don't exist anymore. Did we just take the port? I wasn't even watching. We've taken the port. That's it now then. These guys are screwed. We've taken their port and they're not going to get any supplies. And now we've got the port, although it's not controlled by us. It's technically controlled by Japan. But that now cuts off all of their supplies. So that's really, really good for us. That's really good. Now the problem is Japan won't build infrastructure in any of these places, and I can't build infrastructure here either because it doesn't belong to me. Because yeah, there's a lot of attrition, but we do need to keep units here. I very much doubt Japan would hand control of it over to me. I'll ask. They are a state owner, so they probably won't. Give control of state. Oh no, we want to ask for control of state. Ask for control of state. We want this one. This one? What state is this? This is East Bengal. Yeah. So, ask for control of state. East Bengal. They might do it. Oh, they've accepted. Fantastic. So, with that in mind, and the fact that we're still short on oil, so let's go ahead and sort that out. Hopefully what we can do now is construction, infrastructure, and we want to bump the infrastructure up here, and we also want to bump up the is it the level of the naval base? Allows overseas supply. Yep. So we want to... Oh, no. It's all in this one. There we go. And they definitely want to be our priority at the moment. So we're going to put those up. And what this will do is this will actually increase our supply limits down here. That's the plan anyway. But we should actually have this in the bag now. Once we start to get this all improved, I mean, we could do the same thing up here as well. But I think the fact that we've got the port, they don't have any other ports. So they're not going to be getting any reinforcements now, which is fantastic. Italy want to send us 28 divisions. I don't really need them. We've got 11 army experience now, so let's go back to our paratroopers, and we want to add the signal company. So that's the paratrooper divisions done and ready. In the meantime, we are still building planes, jet fighters. We have 4.4 thousand. We're going to need a lot of manpower to get them all in the air, but it might work out for us. Recon company has completed. So let's go in and get the better signal company as well. It's quite strange because if you look at things like the signal company, the field hospital, the logistics company and the signal company all require motorized. Yet they are para-droppable. At least this should still be. Yeah. Divisions using this template can be parachuted. So even though they've got these companies, and they should require some... motorized, yeah, equipment cost, 40 motorized. So we've got 40 motorized units that are able to get para-dropped in. Maybe they come in via land later on or something like that, but that's quite interesting. We should definitely keep our eye over here. As you can see, look, we've already got people getting involved down here in Saudi Arabia. I guess we could go and use those medium tanks that people are always complaining about that I do not use. Where are they all? Some of these are the medium tanks. Let's go and let's just pause up for a moment because they'll get there nice and quick. What are you doing? You've got no orders or something. Army. We want type. We're looking for tanks. And the light tanks. Paratroopers. So these are the medium tanks. So some of these are in... training in the reserves. Some are training. So let's get the ones that have got experience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 10? Put you in a new army. And you're just going to be med tanks. We won't put Rommel in charge for the time being, but we'll put somebody who's got some tank ability in. And you guys have got a long, long way to go. You're basically going to all drive down to there. So we're putting our mid-tanks to use. There's 13 divisions, but we should be alright. Don't want them to have that port. We need to get down there pretty quick, and that's probably the fastest way to do it. Nepal is also neutral in this war. Let's go ahead and start boosting our party popularity over there. Why not? So how are things going down here now? They do not have the port anymore. They should certainly be getting weaker. Obviously, we've still got problems of our own in terms of supply. But as soon as we get all of the infrastructure sorted, and I mean that's the thing. We've taken the province, we've taken the state, we've queued up the improvements to the infrastructure and the naval base, but they aren't done yet. So this is the reason why we're still getting a lot of attrition over here. We could probably even ask Japan for Assam, which might not be a terrible idea. As for control of state, Assam, are you willing to give? Yep, they've accepted. Fantastic. So if we go ahead and constructions and infrastructure, we build up the infrastructure in Assam, then put that to the top as well. Actually, just put it down one and down one more. No, it can go up again. That's fine. So that should all help out. Okay, Hungary wants to send us 5 divisions. We still don't need them. But yeah, things will start to improve over here now, which is good. Not too sure how long it's going to take those tanks to get there. They're getting a lot of divisions down there now. I think we might need to grab the rest of the medium tanks, even the ones that are in training. So let's go and have a look for those. So any that aren't in the mid-tanks rank, so you. I don't care if you're training or not. You'll need to go into mid-tanks. You're all going to come down here. We've still got room for more, because some of them are still training. That's too many. Let's take some of the ones that are a bit green. So you and you can go back into the actual training army. There we go. So yeah, we're not actually building any. We should stop building mid-tanks now, actually. Yeah, we're not building mid-tanks anymore, so that's fine. There's still a few in the training division that aren't actually training, so that doesn't really make any difference. So we should probably get rid of the whole training thing altogether. What do we have where we could put you? We could put you into the special reserves. Let's actually grab this whole army and just put you into the special reserves there and get rid of the training army. It's not really needed anymore. So this is going to be more of a reserves army than a training army. So that is fine. Where are the rest of our paratroopers? I guess it's because we're out of manpower, because we are trying to build up more paratroopers, because we've only got 14 there. Do we have any paratroopers that aren't assigned to one of those 2 divisions? Reserves paras, reserves second paras. No, they're all in one of those 2 things, so that's fine. Let's make sure we're keeping our eye on what's going on over here, because if you're not looking, it's very, very easy for them to suddenly jump in behind you. Field hospitals are done. That's fantastic. Let's see if we can jump in over here and go into the mountains. Now we do have some more supply. So now the field hospitals are done, let's go ahead and get the better logistics companies. We are now up to 5,000 jet fighters, so we're still quite far off the numbers that the United Kingdom has, but having those sort of numbers will probably help us out. So we're just going to try and cut off a few more troops where we can. Hopefully Japan should start being able to make some ground now, because we've cut the supply off. They've still got supply down here, of course, and there's 77 US divisions down there. So there's even more down there that we can't quite see how many. So we might have to go down there and help out when we can. But we're still going to continue to sort of push on in with these units. Did we actually get in here? They are... No, they're not surrendering. I thought they were. We do have some free factories, but they're the ones that are damaged, so we'll just keep on building those planes. We know we've got low manpower airings with no mission. We're aware of that as well. But yeah, if we go to scraping the barrel, we'll get ourselves a lot of extra manpower, but it does significantly drop down your scraping the barrel. So factory output goes down to -40%. Construction speed goes down to -40%. Training time doubles. No, it goes up by half, which doesn't matter because we're not really going to be training that many more units. So our recruitable service by requirement, recruitable population is 10%. We could go up to all adults serve, which would be like an interim amount. We wouldn't lose quite as much. We'd lose 30% of our factory output and 30% of our construction speed. So we'll probably do that, but we're not going to do that until we need to do that. Nuclear reactors are done. Enables building of nuclear reactors. So we can start working on nuclear bombs. Let's go ahead and do that. Never built nuclear reactors before. What do they actually do for me? So the building provides the state with a production enriched uranium for use in nuclear weapons. Okay, so we are going to need to build them if we want to build nukes. So let's go and get a few built in some of our more central provinces. That should be fine. Again, a lot of them have gone to the bottom of the queue. They take some time. So, oh, they're not. I should have gone from the bottom of the list there because I've just put a lot of things at the top that I didn't want to do. But we can sort that out without too much of a problem. So you guys can go down. You're not all that important, but we do want to get this infrastructure and the port done first. Improved radar, fantastic. Now let's go on and get the even better one. Enables building radar station state level 4. Now, does that mean we have to build more radar stations? How does that exactly work? So if we go to radar stations now... Yeah, so basically we can just add more radar stations to these provinces. So let's go ahead and work on those. Again, those are going to want to go up to the top. And we want to make sure we've got that infrastructure and the port at the top as well. There we go. We're getting there. Slowly, but we are getting there. So how are things going down here now? We are... Are we making any ground here? Let's try and cut some of these guys off if we can. Oh, we should be able to win this one quite easily. There's only one division there. Yep, we forced you out, so we can now attack you from behind. We want to make sure we leave some units, of course, in the in there. And you're being attacked from that direction now, but that's okay. Now, what about those other guys? You're up there. You've got no flipping supply coming in, but these guys are all so weak now. Just try and keep pushing in where we can. This is one of the reasons why we're losing so much manpower, and I understand that. I've always been bad at managing manpower. I'm just as bad at managing manpower in games like EU4 as well, to be honest. Can we get you in the mountains? I mean, it's the mountains is always hard to attack into. So you just keep doing that and just limiting down your organisation, and then I'll attack you afterwards, and then that seems fine. Looks like we're actually getting in there. We might win that. But our organisation's going to deplete before theirs does. So we'll probably end up giving up on that. Yeah, your organisation is going away. And the thing is, their organisation isn't going to recover. Their organisation won't recover because they don't have access to a port down here. And we are slowly managing to force our way in. So let's keep attacking where we can and just having a war of attrition on them down there. How are our medium tanks doing? Did they ever get down here? They actually did. And we are sort of forcing them back. We haven't got the entire division down here. Medium tanks. Yeah, there are some of you still kind of up there, just not doing an awful lot useful. But we should be able to push in there. And what have we got down there? Are you medium tanks as well? You should all be... Oh, you're special reserves. You should be in the... Oh, it's because I moved you down here and didn't move you back up. I understand now. Special reserves. And the special reserves probably don't have any orders, do they? So, where are you guys primarily? Let's just bring you up here. Do you guys have orders? Let's just bring you up towards the border with the Soviet Union. Unfulfilled import requests. We are struggling on nothing, according to that. So not too sure why it's saying that. We don't have a surplus of anything, but we don't have a shortage of anything either. So it looks like we're all good. But that is something we'll deal with on the next video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you are still enjoying Hearts of Iron 4. I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.